Okay, so you're going to make a slip knot. Now you're going to chain 18. This is going to be a size small. For a medium, you're going to also chain 18. For an extra small, you're going to chain 16. And then for a large, you're going to chain 20. This is going to be the starting of your cup. Okay, so that's what it should look like. So on the second chain, see that's the first one, and this one's going to be the second one, you're going to do a double crochet. Okay, just like that. Now you're going to put one double crochet in each chain all the way to the bottom here. So one in each stitch. Okay, so I'm going to meet you back right here. Okay, so I made a line of double crochets. So you're going to flip the piece, and you're going to chain 3. Then you're going to double crochet in the next stitch there. Okay. Then you're going to double crochet one in each stitch all the way to the end. And I will meet you back. Okay. So now that you double crocheted one in each stitch, this is what it should look like. Now you're going to turn your piece like this. And then in that chain that we kind of skipped, I guess, in the initial chaining, where we started double crocheting in the second chain, that first chain is what we're going to be working into. And you're going to double crochet into it 3 times, into that same stitch there. Might feel a little tight and awkward, but it will work. Okay? So when you put 3 in there, it starts to like curve around the piece. So then you're going to flip it like this. And then you're going to work into like the back part of the chain. You know how one part of this stitching looks like a V, like this part? And the other side kind of looks like this. That's what we're going to be working into. So you're going to double crochet 1 in each stitch, all the way along this edge here, and then I'll meet you back right there. Okay, so this is what your piece should be looking like right now. You're going to have one straight edge and then one curved edge. So you're going to kind of repeat that process for like a few rows. So you're just going to flip the piece, chain 3, then you're going to double crochet 1 in each stitch, all the way until the middle here. See how we did the double crochet 3 in the same stitch? You're going to stop at the one right before the middle, and the middle one is the middle of the 3 stitches, okay? So we're going to just double crochet all along. Okay, so I'm to the point where I'm right for the middle. So in that middle stitch, you're just going to put 3 double crochets in there, just to kind of make it curve along the edge. Okay, so now after you did the middle part, you're just going to put 1 double crochet in each stitch all the way along this edge here until the end, and then I will meet you back here. Okay, so this is what it should look like. Again, you're gonna have a straight edge and then a curved edge, and you're going to just repeat that process for a few rows. For an extra small, you're going to do 4 rows, and by rows I mean, see this middle one, so that's 1 row, 2, and then 3, so I'm on row 3 right now. I'm about to start row 4. So extra small gets 4 rows. Same with small, it also gets 4 rows. And then medium is 5 rows. And then large is 6 rows. So I'm going to do 1 more row, and then I'm done with this cup. So we're going to repeat the process of chaining 3, and then put 1 double crochet in each stitch all the way to the middle. And then in the middle stitch, you're going to put 3 double crochets, and then you're going to put 1 double crochet in each stitch all the way to the end. So I will meet you back here once this row is finished. Okay, so I just got done with row 4. Again, that's what it should look like. So now I'm going to tie off. Okay, so we're just going to snip that and pull through. Okay, I'm going to repeat that again for another cup. So I will meet you back once there's a second cup, and I'll show you what to do and how to attach them. Okay, so I just got done making the second cup, only this time you do not tie off, keep the string on there of the yarn. So what you're going to do is you're going to turn and chain up 3, and then you're going to double crochet 1 in each stitch all the way to the middle like we always do, and stop at that 1 right before the center there. Alright, so I'm at that 1 right before the middle, and then I'm going to chain 2, and then you're going to face this cup, curved edges together, okay? Then you're going to pick it up over here. You see in the middle how there's 3, okay? You're going to crochet in this one. So the one right before the middle. So you're just going to double crochet into that stitch. And then that's how you're going to attach it. So you're going to double crochet 1 in each stitch all along this edge here until you get right here, and then I'll meet you back. Just double crochet 1 in each stitch. Okay, so now what you're going to do, you're going to turn the piece, you're going to chain up 3, and you're going to double crochet in each stitch and in those 2 chains there and each stitch over here. So you're going to double crochet 1 in each stitch and chain. Make sure you don't twist this chain here. Make sure it's all going the same way. Okay, so this is what it should look like so far. Should be one full row. So for the next row, you're going to flip the piece again. Then you're going to chain up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're going to skip the next 2 stitches and you're going to double crochet in the 4th stitch there. Okay? So you're going to chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next one, and that's going to be the pattern for this row. You're going to chain 2, skip 2 stitches, and double crochet in the next one. Chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next one. We're going to do that again. Okay, so you're going to do it one more time. You're going to do the chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next one. Now you're at the middle. You're going to do it again, chain 2, only you're going to skip the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then double crochet in the next one. So that's what it should be looking like. It's starting to form these spaces here. So you're just going to repeat that until the end here. You're going to chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next one all the way to the end. And I will meet you back. Okay, now that you have that completed, you're going to flip your work again. And you're going to chain 5. So you're going to skip this space, the first space there, and you're going to double crochet into the second space. You're going to chain 2, and then you double crochet in the next space. So that's going to be a pattern for this row. Chain 2, double crochet in the next space. Okay? It's going to form kind of like this brick type pattern. Do it again, chain 2, double crochet in the next stitch, chain 2, double crochet in the next stitch. You're going to chain 2 again, and you're going to skip the middle stitch there. See how it's in the middle? You're going to skip it and double crochet into the next stitch there, or space I mean. So it's forming this brick pattern, like I said before. And so you're going to repeat that all the way to this edge here, and I'll meet you back. Okay, so if you are a little confused on how to end it over here when it's looking like this, I have the chain 2 on my hook right now, and then I'm going to count over 1, 2, 3 of these chains, and I'm going to double crochet into that 3rd chain. So that will even it all out. For the next row, you're going to turn it, chain up 5, and you're going to basically repeat the same row, or this row that we just created. You're going to skip the first one, double crochet in the next, chain 2, double crochet in the next space, chain 2, double crochet in the next space, do it again all the way to the middle. Do not crochet into the middle piece right there. You're going to skip it like you did in this row. And then you're going to finish it off the same way. Double crochet in the space, chain 2, double crochet in the next space, okay, chain 2, skip this middle, and repeat all the way to the end. And I will meet you back. Okay, so you're going to do that one more row. You're going to flip it and do the exact same pattern for one more row. So this is what your piece should be looking like. It's starting to curve in at the top, as you can see, because we're skipping this outer one here. So for this last row, you're going to flip your piece, as always, chain up 3, then you're going to double crochet 2 in this space. And you're just going to go right over the stitching there. Then you're going to double crochet 1 in this stitch right there. So that will be the pattern for this row. Double crochet 2 in each space. Double crochet 1 in the next stitch. Double crochet 2 in the space. And double crochet 1 in the stitch. And repeat that all the way to the end here. Alright, so if some of you are a little confused on how to end it here, you're going to double crochet 3, or you can double crochet 2, and then then count up 1, 2, 3 of those chains, and then double crochet in that third chain, just so it's all nice and tight. So that's how the top should be looking. For the strap, you're just going to chain out 75. So now that you have your tie there, that will go around your neck. So for the other side, you're just going to attach your yarn and chain out 75 for the other tie. I just do a double knot for my attaching yarn, and then I chain over it. Okay, so I just got done making the second tie. So now we're going to start the bottom portion of this top. So what you're going to do is just going to flip it like this, and then I always attach it on this side, but you can attach it on either. So you're just going to attach it there to the corner. Okay, so now that it's attached, you're going to stick your hook into that stitch. You're going to pull it through to get it started, and you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. So now I'm going to double crochet 1 in each stitch all along this edge here, all the way until we get to this middle here. See how this one, the top part, is attached to this stitch right there? And then the middle one's right there. We're going to double crochet all the way to the middle there. Okay, so we're just going to double crochet 1 in each stitch. And I like to, whenever possible, crochet in my ends so that I don't have to go back and sew them in later. So how you're going to do that, you're just going to lay it right on top of the stitching, and you're going to put your needle into the stitch there, still on top. You're going to pull it through, and you're going to double crochet right over it. So then you see how it is in the stitch there, so it saves you a little bit of time. Okay, so you see that? I double crocheted in the middle there, in that last stitch. So I'm going to chain 3. And then, after you do the chain 3, you're going to look on your other side of the cup and then find that middle stitch and double crochet into that. So that's how we're going to attach the bottom. So now you're just going to finish that row by double crocheting 1 in each stitch all the way along this edge here, and I'll meet you back over here. So you're going to flip the piece, chain 3, double crochet 1 in each stitch all the way along this edge, double crochet 1 in each chain, double crochet along the edge. Super simple row here. So after you double crochet all along this edge, you're going to double crochet 3 in this space here. Okay, and then double crochet 1 in each stitch all the way to the end here, and I'll meet you back. Okay, so this is what it should be looking like. Again, super simple. So for the last row, you're just going to chain up 3, double crochet 1 in each stitch, and crochet all along this edge here. So you're going to flip your piece, chain 3, double crochet 1 in each stitch, all the way until the end, and I'll meet you back. Okay, so I just got finished with that row, and then I'm going to chain out 75 for the tie. Okay, so here's your bralette. It's all finished. All you have to do is attach your yarn to this corner and chain out 75 for the other tie. And then you can sew in the ends and wear it. It's finished. It's all done.